I am back. Guys, I've been gone for a couple of days, but I'm back with a vengeance. Well, not really with a vengeance, but I'm back. And so basically, the past couple of days, I went to the east coast of Sweden. I went to Stockholm and had a tremendous time with some good friends. There was a lot of swimming in the sea, and we may have watched The Conjuring 3. So yeah, bunch of fun stuff. I feel tremendous. I've ate a bunch of good food, and yeah, I don't think I really gained any weight out of it though. I think I lost weight, to be honest, but that probably has more to do with inflammation than it has to do with actual tissue gain or loss in my body. So today I did a kind of like a half workout, a shorter workout. I got through all of the main lifts, and I've decided not to do the rows, the chin-ups, and then the grip and posterior chain work. So those are the things that I skipped today, and the reason I skipped them is because I'm stupid and I couldn't put in the effort to do them while having procrastinated this workout until this, time of day. It's currently about 1 a.m. and while I have energy to speak and make videos and whatever, training right now, for some reason, I did not have that drive in me today at all. So today was a very unproductive day in terms of training. I'm finally at least back. I actually did train, which both are good things, and I would say that this is a productive workout. But you reap what you sow, and I didn't put in that kind of monster work, so I'm not going to get a monster result from this. This is a workout to get back in the groove, and I really needed that, especially on squats, as you might have noticed with my 1 rep max today. Wasn't quite a max, but my heavy lift, the 127.5, was kind of shaky, and the bar wasn't always mid-foot. I didn't maintain the proper balance. It felt very strange on the way down and on the way up. Same thing here with the overhead press. Didn't feel fresh and crisp. Almost never does, but you can see here that there's a little bit of weakness there around the midpoint. There's some slowness. That's a shoulder weakness. That may be a tricep weakness, although I believe it has more to do with my traps and my delts. Their strength level basically is what is determining my sticking point. Also, obviously, like any other human, I am mechanically the weakest when my arm is parallel to the floor, when my upper arm is parallel to the floor. And obviously the reason for that is there's the lever is like the longest, and what's it called? I don't know if it's called the fulcrum, but my elbow basically is the furthest away from my center of mass, if that makes sense. So if you were to make your upper arm twice as short, you'd be able to overhead press way more, and if you made it twice as long, you'd be able to overhead press way less, if that makes sense. I know we can all conceptualize that, but explaining the actual leverage, how it works in physics terms, not really my cup of tea. Us lifters, we talk about leverages, we don't even know what they are. Yeah, hopefully once I finish school I will know how to explain leverages, but until then we're stuck with knowing that I'm the weakest at forehead level in the overhead press. Onto the deadlift. 142.5 was what we did today. That is according to plan. I'm going to say straight up and up front that everything probably is going to go according to plan during the next couple of weeks. The things that I am the most worried about is my bench press. I'm actually pretty worried about that, to be honest, so I don't think that's going to go too well. Unless I really start ramping up the food. So my 3 main worries in order would be, number 1, my bench press. Number 2, my grip strength. which will affect my deadlift. And number 3, my deadlift strength. And number 4, my ability to continue to fight through posterior chain work, which I fucking hate. That's glute bridges as well as good mornings, 2 exercises that I can't bring myself to do because I hate them so much, but I really need them. And they're very difficult and uncomfortable, and they don't build any muscles that look good, and no one cares about those muscles. They're just not as rewarding and or as comfortable to train. So I don't want to train my posterior chain. So one of my worries is actually, or one of my focuses pretty soon, or actually starting tomorrow technically, should have been today, but tomorrow will be to really work on that posterior chain again. And same thing with the cardio, to continue to do my jump rope, which I need to go to bed now, so not today. But I need to get back on the ball with my jump rope training as well. That is an invisible training for you guys. You never see it. You don't know about it. You hear about it occasionally. But the thing with the jump rope is it fatigues me so much. And it feels like I don't get a reward from it. But I know I do. And it's really going to help my cardiovascular conditioning in the long run. When I say the long run, I mean over a 2-month period. Over a 3-week period, it's going to massively decrease my cardiovascular performances out running. And that's because fatigue accumulates throughout the lower body. And once I go out and run, I not only have to pump around blood to remove old new lactic acid, but also the old lactic acid and other byproducts of running. So, long ass voiceover over. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will have space to talk tomorrow because I will do more exercises. If I don't, tomorrow will be a failure. But I did have a good day today. I worked on a bunch of projects outside, helped my family, but I need to get back on the ball with my training. Goodbye.